Hey everyone, welcome back. It is your girl Kim from Kim's Side Money Plans. If you are new to my channel, I am an everyday full-time multi-apper that does Uber Eats, Doordash, and Grubhub. So if those topics interest you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the bottom. Also, everybody give this video a big thumbs up. Also, when you hit subscribe, make sure that bell is turned on so you know when my latest videos are coming out. And then also, don't forget to leave me comments. I love hearing from you. And then share my video with your friends. And guys, today we are going to do my weekly recap. We are going to get more in depth into the recap. I'm going to go over a little bit more information on each one of the screens and hoping that it helps you guys and you guys can do the same in any one of your app screens as well. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start with Uber first. So first, let's talk about the total. So Uber, I did $713.14. It was my number one app last week. So when you look at the screen and you kind of go the breakdown by week, so Monday and Tuesday were like my slowest days. Technically Tuesday I took the day off, but I might have went out for like an hour or two just to get a little extra money in the pockets. And then progressively as the week went on, it got, bigger and bigger. And then Friday happened and Uber exploded for me on Friday, and I rode what was called the Uber wave. And sometimes I do this once you get an app, and it's usually Uber for me, that the orders are so good. You ride the wave of the Uber wave of orders coming in, and there were times where I didn't even pay attention to Grubhub or Doordash because it just kind of kept coming in, and you get days like that, and Friday was my day like that. And then Saturday was a pretty decent day, and yesterday was a pretty decent day as well. So you can kind of see the peaks and the lows of your week. And then as far as according to Uber, I was online for 38 hours and 30 minutes last week, and I completed 49 trips on Uber. Points I don't really concern myself with because I'll be honest, I will never be an Uber pro anytime soon just based off my acceptance rates. And then when you break down your net fare is your base pay, and then promotions, which is for me $97. You combine those two together, and that's usually how they get your base pay for Uber. So my tips last week were $386. So on an average, my tips for Uber were 54% of my total. So 46% was actually between promotions and base pay. And guys, that is my Uber screen. Okay, so now we're going to go on to Doordash. Doordash was my number 2 app last week. So to me, Doordash gives you a little bit less information than Uber Eats does. So I did $548.97 on Doordash. Base pay was $230.75, and then customer tips were $313.85. I was active time versus dash time. So dash time is the total time you were on the app, whether you were taking orders, not taking orders, you were sitting around waiting for orders. That is the total time you were actually saying I am on the app. Now when you have active time is the amount of time you are physically doing a Doordash order. So for me, it was 17 hours and 44 minutes. I was actively taking orders on Doordash last week. So going back to Doordash pay versus customer tip. So when you break it down, and to me this is telltale. So for Doordash, 57% of the $548 was tips. So holy, that is a lot. So base pay was 43%. So to me, that's telltale that DoorDash is one of the lowest paying apps I have, because when you really break it down, you can really tell when you do your percentages that with the pay cut that we all took with DoorDash, they're relying on customer tips to do a lot of our paying as independent contractors. So to me, that's really telling that DoorDash is relying more on customer tips. And let's face it, how many lowball offers or no tip offers do we actually get? And that's kind of the disparity to me of DoorDash. So deliveries, I did 56%, wow, sorry, 56 deliveries on DoorDash last week. So if I didn't say it already, and I can't remember if I did, my total for DoorDash was $548.97. Unlike Uber, it doesn't give you totals by day. It actually, for me, who's a multi-apper and kind of gets timed out sometimes, you can actually see a lot of my week was, sporadic, opposed to going off and going on, going off and going on, and they don't really give you a specific daily total like Uber Eats does. So now we're going to move on to Grubhub. So Grubhub, I did $221.43 as a total. Once again, they do a pretty decent graph of the week. So when you look at mine, Monday, I did that Uber Eats and Grubhub challenge for myself just to see what it looked like in my market in Grubhub and trying to find the different variables about what works in my market. So Monday, Grubhub dominated my day when I did the Grubhub and Uber Eats day. And then to me, Grubhub is kind of like my third app. So Grubhub to me is like, okay, I'm not getting any deliveries on Uber or DoorDash, so I'm going to try it on Grubhub just to have all three apps going at the same time to give me more opportunities of getting orders. So then I kind of got little orders. And then Friday, I was riding the Uber wave, so I didn't actually turn on Grubhub. I maybe turned it on a couple of times, and still Uber dominated my day. So when you break it down, so delivery pay, which is your base pay, was $102 for me, and then tips were $119. So tips were 53.8% of my total. So that means that 47% of the orders were base pay. And guys, that is the breakdown of each app. So let's go into totals. So my total for the entire week was $1,483.54. So I did 47 hours last week. So on an average, I did $30.89 per hour. And then as far as deliveries are concerned, I did 49 Uber deliveries, 56 DoorDash deliveries, 19 Grubhub deliveries, so a total of 124 deliveries. So on an average, I did $11.95 a delivery. And guys, those are my totals for the week. Once again, a lot of this is based on my market and what goes on in my area. For the most part, Uber Eats is definitely the largest dollar amount. Might not always be the busiest, but it's usually my number one app dollar wise. And then DoorDash is number 2, followed by Grubhub. And guys, those are my totals for the week. So hopefully this was insightful for you. I encourage you guys to do a deeper dive into each one of your app screens so you get to know the app better and you actually get to know your weekly breakdown a little bit better. And guys, that's it for today. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, give this video, if you like the content, a big thumbs up. And then also, don't forget to share my channel and leave me comments. I would love to hear from you. And guys, if you're driving, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.